Face to face I found my pain beneath the lies and broken dreams. Lost the love I had in me, it tore me apart, fade away. I felt so lost, but I held on to what I had. For what it's worth, if you're feeling low, just know that you can, yes you can. There's life in love that you hold. Rise above and let it glow. Just know that it's never too late to make a change. Crash and burn, I found myself beneath the emptiness. Wanting more, I let it go. Holding on to love. Breaking through, I feel alive. For once in my life, I'ma live by the want to be all I can. Let the rest just crash and burn. Crash and burn. Oh, 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 let it crash and burn. This one for the person who feels alone. This one for the hero who has no home. This one for the one who lives for hope. Changing better days. Pick your head up, keep on fighting, living, loving. Make your mind up. If you want it, take it, fly away, soaring high above the clouds. Hear the voices calling now. Oh, you want love. Crash and burn, I found myself beneath the emptiness. Make your mind up. Wanting more, I let it go. Holding on to love. Breaking through, I feel alive. For once in my life, I'ma live by the want to be all I can. Let the rest just crash and burn. Let the rest just crash and burn.
Hello game fans, and welcome once more to what has been a long time since one of these Need Speed No Limits live stream, where we will be covering the road to the west over the course of, I think it's 7 days. I haven't looked yet because I haven't pressed the start button on it, because of course, as you see now with these events, to start straight away as soon as the update goes live. So now, usually with day one, as you know, it is pretty straightforward. It's not going to be very hard to do, so we should be okay with it. Since the last time you guys were probably here watching these live streams, things have progressed in the game for me myself. I have finally, will show you this, maxed out my CCX. Yes, that was my long-term goal, to max out my CCX. And if I go to there and I've come across, there you go. She's now already maxed out to the hilt. It's taken me a good few, it felt like years to get to where I am now with this car, but there you go. She's now fully maxed, and so it's now a case of what car do I focus on next. Got so many cars to work on. I don't know what to do. I will probably try and go at the bottom of the grid, so to speak, and maybe work on start the street cars and work our way up, because in the end of the day, you're going to need all the cars if you want to do the URG mode of the game, which is something most important, which is something which a lot of us didn't have when we started playing the game. But now all these cars, which basically were gathering dust and not being used, now become useful in the URG. So I got a lot of upgrading to do a lot of these cars over the course of months, year, also if I keep playing it on a regular basis, because that's the thing about this game. It is a long, very long grind to do stuff. So without further ado, because we've not got many in today, what we're going to do, we will do the road to the west. So we will, as always, tap that button. There we go. So of course we can win the McLaren 600 LT. And of course it closes in 9 days, because that's the thing now with these events. You can start them straight away. You don't have to wait around for a few days for them to start. And of course it's a rolling start, as you can see. So you can start it today, tomorrow, the next 9 days. You can still take part and do the event. So without further ado, we go tap, and away we go. So there we go. We got to give back his honour. There's McLaren 600 LT, looking very nice in its purple yellowish colour. It looks very nice. And as always now, these typical events, you can, if you get to day 4, you get 10 blueprints. If you make it all the way to day 6, you get 3 blueprints. And if you make it all the way to the end, you get 100 blueprints, which is the car basically. And also you get exclusive wrap, and any in-store parts are also brought blueprints are kept as well. So, and of course, now with these new events, you can only claim these prizes once. So if you do this event again, you can't. You got to get now to day 6 to claim the extra 3 blueprints. So if you already done the event once and you lost on day 4, then when you do the event again on a rerun, you're gonna have to get to day 6 to claim the next lot of blueprints. They've closed that loophole on where you could actually keep repeating the event and only losing and getting the blueprints that way. Now they've got to make you. You have to get all the way to the end to win the car eventually. That's how they've closed that loophole. That was one of the things you could do before. All right, so away we go. So as you see, we have, it's a 7-day event. And as always, the last 2, 6 and 7, now customary, they open up at both the same time. But of course, you can do these 2 days, one after another. You don't have to do them in one go. You can do them basically day 6 and day 7. So it's a 7-day event that we can do. So away we go with day 1. Of course, this is celebrating the Chinese New Year as well, so that's why we've got all the Chinese themed Need for Speed No Limits. Now you can see, we've got 680 PR already for the car. Right. There you go. That one done. No problem. I noticed the fireworks in the background, so all celebrating the Chinese New Year. True Gamer is saying that I haven't played this game for a while because I got my 360, so I don't play mobile games anymore. Yeah, mobile games are taking a beating with consoles at the present moment. I think it's a general consensus, that is. With a lot of people at the present moment, it seems to be mobile games have lost their way at the time, and a lot of people have gone back to consoles or PC. Okay, that's event 2 completed. As you tend to find with day 1, they are pretty simple events to do. They won't cause you too much bother. It's the later ones which will trip you up. So he doesn't know where the relic is either. Okay, there we go. We've got input shaft. So that is event 3 onto event 4. There we go. That was event 4. So quick upgrade. There we go. And we should be good to go. No point buying anything just yet. Like I say, these day one events tend to be pretty simple. You don't have many problems with these. There you go, a piece of cake, no problems. So there we go, we've got 10 blueprints to start with. And day one is completed. Okay, so as I say, day one isn't that hard to do. As you can see, it's not a problem. So what we will do for a little bit in the campaign is, in the game itself, is we're going to look at what we're going to do next in the URG. And today we're doing rain check. See what we get. So for the driver division, we have the following: BMW M3, Nissan Skyline, and the Razor M4 are again split up. So let's use the Razor and see how far we can get in driver division. Okay, so 2 wins gets me 50,000 in cash. One down, one to go. There's a 50,000 in cash. Okay, next reward is upgrade crate. If I do 2 wins again. Yeah, kind of blew me away there, gamer. Right, so what we get in the crate? Okay, fuse. We get scrap parts for a Porsche. We get a back plate, more scrap parts, and an intake. Now this time around, we do this, we get 5 BRZ Subaru blueprints. Game was saying I'm kind of pissed today, but it's okay. I really wish BlueStacks didn't lag on me. Yeah, that's the thing. BlueStacks is heavy on the old PC requirements if you're playing on your PC. The one I find which isn't too bad on the old resources is if you use, and I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, Nox. They go NOx. Nox, that's supposed to be pretty good. I do use that as well occasionally. If some of the games aren't supporting BlueStacks, then I will use Nox. But yeah, BlueStacks is a bit heavier on the old resources sometimes when it comes to PC. I've lucky now with my monster PC, I can run it pretty okay actually now. And so, as you know, I do run things like Clash of Clans and other games on BlueStacks. Hello there, 50 Shades, welcome. Yeah, it is heavy on the CPU and the graphics card as well, gamer. But yeah, I'm fortunate to say we have my PC, what it is now. I can play, say, BlueStacks on my PC fairly okay actually, and I prefer, to be honest, I do prefer playing on the PC with some of these games, especially like Clash of Clans and some of the role-playing games. I prefer it actually running on BlueStacks if I can. Did I much miss the stream, says 50 Shades? Well, I've already done the day one event, 50 Shades, because day one is pretty simple. So you can always watch that later on when it goes on VOD later on. If I had a nice piece, I would have the Ingarza in no time. I'm sure you would, gamer. I'm sure you would. Okay, so what we're doing now for probably, yeah, I've done day one, they do it. Yes, that's the thing now with the, once again, as I said before, with the update, as soon as it goes live, the event starts, where before you had a break of about 3 or 4 days, now you can actually crack onto the event and start it straight away. That's the difference now with these updates. Okay, so as I say, we are doing presently the URG for about half an hour or so, to see how far I can get in it before I need to work on my cars. And that's the thing I've got to do now, is I've got to work on my cars, because I've got a CCX upgraded, which I wanted to do. That's my goal in the game. That's now maxed out. I've done the story mode. So the next thing really only left for me to do is upgrade the cars and try and get somewhere in the URG. That's going to be my next goal. But I've got such a big mountain to climb to get to the URG top rank. So, wish me luck, as you say. You will do for this age, you will see them cars in the black market keep appearing up. Like I say, save your gold, really, do the for the events, or if you see the CCX come up, then buy it. I would have been offered to buy the P1 McLaren myself. The game's offered me, I think it was 2,000 of gold to buy the P1 McLaren, or blueprints for the P1 McLaren. Okay, race number 2. 50 Shades is asking me, oh, by the way, do the 3 daily gold cards stack the ones you can buy with real money, like 90-day ones? No, if you're referring to the subscription ones, they don't stack. You have to let them run out before you can buy a new one. I think that's what you're referring to. Now, I do know that since this has gone live, there's now a new thing for anybody on the VIP 2 where you get adverts and races to where you can win extra resources and rewards. I don't see it there because I'm at a higher level, but that's something I do know is happening now with people under VIP 2. You do get rewards that pair up adverts and the races. But the 3 daily card stack, I'm not sure what you're referring to. If you're referring to the subscriptions 50 Shades, no, you can't. You can only buy them one at a time. So if you buy the 90-day one, they have to wait until it finishes before you can buy another one. If that's what you are asking me, 50 Shades. Okay, one more race to go, and we will get the 5x BRZ blueprints. Games asking me, if you had the plans to buying games, here are some recommendations. Racing, see now. That was his question, 50 Shades. Okay. Driving games, The Crew, Far Cry for first place strategy, Settlers. Okay, some recommendations. I wouldn't buy The Crew though, because I'm hearing The Crew is pretty empty. Nobody plays it anymore. So if you want a driving game, I will actually go for myself either Forza 7 Motorsport, or I would go for Forza Horizon 4. They're popular, but I hear The Crew's pretty empty. Far Cry, I don't know, I'm playing that. So and it's for strategy Settlers. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, could be okay. All right. Anyway, let's carry on. I haven't played Settlers in such a long time. What's the difference between racing and driving? Racing is race-focused. Driving is exploration-based. It depends on. Let me just put that. There we go. No, I wouldn't say driving racing. It depends on the type of game. You can do exploration, I suppose. But if you like open world, that's driving, such as what was it now? Gears. That was on mobile, on PC. There's Gears. Need for Speed Payback was kind of driving and arcade racer, where you could sort of explore the world. So it does depend on the game. Right, away we go. There is a Need for Speed in the works, but what it'll be for this year, folks, we'll just have to wait and see. But there is one I've heard in the works for 2019, but that's all I can tell you, that's all I know. Forza Motorsport is racing. Forza Horizon, yeah, is driving, I'd say. Yeah, I think Forza Horizon is more arcade racer, because you can go off road with that one. There we go. We got, as we've already maxed out the BRZ, we basically got scrap parts. Thank you. Okay, on to C now for the racer, and once again, if we win 4, then we will get an upgrade crate. There we go. Okay. Games telling me also I was wrong about Crew. There are actually a lot of players because they don't like Crew 2. I personally don't like Crew 2 myself. I've not played it. I don't like the exploration, and you use boats, bikes. I prefer it where it's just land-based, four-wheeled, not this where you can swap to a boat, a plane, gone knows what. I didn't really catch me, that doesn't. So I haven't really bought the game and don't plan to buy the game. Crew might do if it's cheap enough and if it's still popular. But I was always told from a lot of people that don't buy Crew because no one plays it anymore. But perhaps that is an incorrect statement from what Gamer is just saying to us. He thinks a lot of people play Crew because they don't like Crew too. So there you go. If you see it cheap on Steam, maybe check it out. Will there be a new Need for Speed for mobile as well? I doubt it, no, at present. 50 Shades, I think now what EA is doing with their mobile titles is they are trying to reinforce them so that there's a long life in them, because I think now, to be honest, if they really change Need for Speed No Limits, imagine the hellstorm that they get from the players, because you've got all these cars and then decide to drop it for another Need for Speed. I think they're trying to maybe extend the life of the game now by basically updating it bit by bit, adding new cars. So I can't see it really changing that much. I talked about two arguments on the same time. Oh, okay. So I'm very, very surprised having Need for Speed No Limits new game for mobile. I think now they are literally. This will be the game that will keep going until eventually people will no longer play it, and they might pull it. But I can't see them retiring it just yet, because I believe it's doing quite well play base wise, from what I'm told. So there's no danger of ending anytime soon. Gamer is saying, I think it's stupid about Crew 2. There are a lot of beginners on Detroit. The second part is about Crew 1. Okay, well, like I say, I've not played Crew 2, but I don't think I will be playing it either, because I just don't like the open worldness of using different vehicles. It doesn't really scratch an itch. I prefer, once again, four-wheeled versions idea of games. If you see 50 Shades, the original Need for Speed No Limits, and now you see the big difference between the two of the games, especially the engine itself. I suppose you played the original opening sequence, so that's how it was on the original game. We had that kind of quality graphics. Now we look at these graphics on today's Need for Speed No Limits. You can see how it's changed a lot. The cars really do nice. Excuse me. But the only thing with the game, it is getting very tired, and it's the same thing over and over again. So that's the thing, really, is can they keep it going? Can they keep the popularity of the game going? Because it's the same events over and over again. There's only so much you can do with a mobile game, and that's the thing with Need for Speed Unlimited. They're going to be careful, because eventually they're going to become a part where it's just no one wants to play it, because it's the same thing. I think the only thing that's going for it now is the URG. That's the only thing going for it now, is the URG, where you have to now work on upgrading your cars to get anywhere in the URG. Is this PvP? Yes, this part is PvP. Well, you race against Ghost Times 936, but this part, the URG, is PvP. Yeah, it looks amazing now. The only downside is just the one lap and fuel tank is pretty low. Yeah, that's true. That has changed as well, because you used to have about, I think it was at least 17, 18 fuel tank, but reduced that. And of course, it's only a one lap race, which has always been that case though. 50 Shades. That's never changed. It's always been a one lap race. Okay, 2 down, 2 to go. Let me just click on this. Oh, look at all that lovely rewards you can claim there. Let me just do. Before I do that, before I claim my rewards, now one tip I've always learned is. Oh, I didn't know that might play this instead of Aspen now. Like I say, once again, this part of the game, your racing is PvP, but you are racing against ghost times of players. Okay, so it's not real-time PvP, it's ghost times that you're playing against Jay. One thing I'm going to learn here, one thing is important, is when you're leveling up, is always to make sure when you're getting near the leveling up of your crown, so to speak, is to make sure you empty your fuel tank. Because when you level up, you automatically refuel your tank. So don't waste the opportunity to get some extra races in by emptying your fuel tank before you level up. So that's something I'm going to make sure I do. Is going to empty my fuel tank first before I claim all these lovely rewards, because it might put me over. I don't think it will do, but it might do. So let me do some daily racing in that first. So, for example, we're going to look at my garage, and we are going to go to the sports, and there's a Razor, I say M4 President. This is a car which is, yeah, 50 Shades. It said he's made that mistake. I made that mistake already. I kept collecting my rewards. Yes, yeah, I've learned that mistake myself, 50 Shades. Empty fuel tank before you collect your rewards, just in case you go over on your level, because then you're wasting your fuel. I made that mistake myself. Okay, we can add that. There we go. And we can add that to the car as well. There we go. Okay, so we need 2 of these, so we might as well do that. Now, we can do 2 things here. We can do a quick race, or we can do a race itself. Now, what I used to do in my live streams when I did these is I let you guys pick the car. So as we're going to do, so here we're going to go race, and we're going to let you select the car. Now, out of all these cars, which one would you like me to use in this particular race to get this part? So the choice is yours. Which one would you like me to use? This is something I used to do in the live stream before when I did Need for Speed No Limit. So give me a class, and then from the class we can go from there. Okay. So what would you like? Street, classic sports, muscle, sports, super, or hypercars? Which one would you like me to use? You can see it. Bear in mind, I won't have all the cars, I'm afraid. So there might be 1 or 2 where you ask me, I don't have it. So which car would you like me to use? If nobody picks, then I will pick one myself. But once again, what would you like? Hyper, super, sports, muscle, classic sports, or street? Okay. What would you like, folks? Anything? Lamborghini Centenario. There we go. We've got 1 person. Okay, Lamborghini Centenario. We pick that one. There we go. Once again, if you want to take part in live stream, give me a call like you would like me to use, and I will do next. Okay, 1, 2, or 3, please. 1, 2, or 3. You pick the part, please. 1, 2, or 3. Would you mind? Thank you very much. Let you pick which one. You're going to go for number 3. Okay, right, number 3. Let's have a look. Oh dear. That's the wrong part. We didn't want that one. Never mind. Okay, we're going to try again. Once again, we picked that. Okay, which car would you like me to use this time? Okay, car select. Okay, pick a car once again. You can be any hyper, super sports, muscle, classic sports, or street. Which one would you like? Okay, which one would you like me to use this time around? You guys pick once again. Want to try CCX? Okay, the CCX it is, and there we go. Okay, once again, now gamer, your turn. We want the battery. So it's 1, 2, or 3, please. 1, 2, or 3. Which one do you want? Please. 1, 2, or 3. Which one are you going to pick? You, gamer? Give me the right one. Which one are you going to be? Please, gamer? You can go. Oh, we can go for. We've got one person for 1. Okay, we're gonna pick for. Go on, gamer. Give me a number, please. Otherwise, we can go for number 1. That we've just been nominated. Otherwise, number 3. Okay, right, 3. Yay! Well done. We got the right part. There you go. Well done there. Okay, once again, we will do it again because I think we still need one more part. Yes, we do. So, okay, anybody who's watching, pick your car again, please, from this selection. Okay, from this selection, which one would you like? So, anybody who's not had a go before, please give me a car from out of these sections. And which one would you like? Okay, hyper, super, sports, muscle, classic sports, or street. Now I can't pronounce the guy's name, so you who asked for box 1, what car would you like? Arc. Okay, Arc something. I can't pronounce your name, sorry. What would you like? Arc. Give me a category. I'll pick that, and then give me a car from that category. Okay. So once again, folks, please give me your car details which you'd like me to use. Okay. You want the P1. Okay, that's in the hypers. Okay, P1 it is for you, matey. There we go. Okay, now do we get okay? Right. Arc, we want that battery. So 1, 2, or 3, please. 1, 2, 3. Do you want the money? We want that battery, ideally. Okay. So which one would you like? You're going for number 2. Okay, number 2 it is. Here we go. Number 2. There you go. Yeah, well done there, mate. Thank you very much for that. Well done. Right, let's go back to garage and let's see how we did on that one. I like that one. Okay, let's go back to the sports and we're looking at the BMW. And there we go. We can add that to the car like so. That's it. That one we can't do just yet, so let's go on to see what else we can do on the BMW. We might as well try and get this sorted. Let's install that part. And we've got one battery on there, so install that. There we go. So next thing we can do is we've got to look for some of these. So we need at least 2 more of these. Okay, so let's go racing again. Let's go for... Okay, I'm fine, thank you. Let's go. I hope you are okay, matey. So once again, folks, which car would you like me to use? Okay, now I think we might be a bit limited here. No, we can't. We can use some of these. So once again, folks, which car would you like me to use? Okay, Hyper, Super, Sports, Muscle, C Sports, and Street. Which car would you like me to use, folks? Once again, you decide. Okay. And then we pick the car, race it, and then see. You want the Enzo. Oh, hang on. Okay, we've got the Enzo and we've got the McLaren F1. Okay, so first we do the Enzo. Okay, then we do the McLaren F1 LM. Okay, all right, matey. How about a skid race? A skid race. A skid race. Right, there's Enzo Ferrari for 50 Shades. And then for let's go with the McLaren F1. Okay. You see I'm sliding a lot to get as much cash as possible. So okay, right now 50 Shades. I believe it's you picked the Enzo. Yes, you did. So we want the relay switch. Okay, we want the relay switch. So 1, 2, or 3. Enzo. Sorry, 50 Shades. 1, 2, or 3. Which one would you like? And then we do the McLaren F1 next for Let's Go. So which one, please, 50 Shades? 1, 2, or 3, please. 50 Shades going for number 1. Okay. Oh dear, that's the wrong one. Never mind. Okay, that's the wrong one. So on to now the McLaren F1 for Let's Go. Once again, now let's go on to the McLaren F1. So away we go. Okay, matey, your turn. We want that really part. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you might have a good feeling about this one. So which one are you going to say? You're going to go for number 2. Okay, number 2 then. It is. Here we go. There we go. Spot on there. Number 2. Well done, matey. Okay, we are still got some bits of fuel left. So let's go back to the garage. Check on sports. Go on to BMW. And let's just check on, we need 2 more, so we're still doing the Porsche Unleashed. Is that right? Porsche Unleashed, sorry. Okay, so once again, a car select. And once again, folks, which car would you like me to use? Again, you can pick the Hyper, Super, Sports, Muscle, Classic Sports, or the Street. Now, if you're tuning in now to look at the Road to West live stream, I've already done it already. You can watch it later on with the video on demand. So we are now just filling in some fun here, doing some farming for the URG. Okay, so in the Hyper, okay, matey, which of these hypercars would you like? Okay, or anybody else? Which hypercar would you like? Oh, we're on to Centenario again. Centenario. Okie dokie. There it is. Alright, I will show that rapid mid 50 shades. Okay. Right, once again, pick your number 1, 2, or 3. Okay, we've got the number 3. Okay, number 3. Right, number 3 going to be then. Okay, so here we go. Well done there. Again, 2 out of 2. Well done there, mate. On the bounce. Right, that wrap I'm using on the car, if I can find it, I can't remember which one it was. Let's go to the garage mod shop and let's find it for you. If I can remember what it was for the Centenario. Okay, let's have a look. What's that? Okay, right. Let's have a look. I think it was exclusive wrap. I think that's what it was. I was using. Hang on, which one was it being? I believe, yes, it was one the exclusive at the time when they're running it. That was it. There we go. It's a Galaxy from season 16. Okay. There you go. Galaxy. It's the Galaxy for Black Garage at season 16 that you could unlock. Looks really nice, doesn't it? Yeah, there you go. It was from looking very, very nice on that car. It looked. It was thanks to my viewers also of the game we picked it as well. So the viewers are watching live stream. We all picked this one, and it looks really nice. I did some photographs of it, and I did put it up on Twitter as well a while ago. Okay, so we can go back to my car, I believe. Let's go back to my car. Go to the garage. Okie dokie. Yes, it was from Blood Red Rivals. Let's go. It was 16. You had to get it from. You had to get so far to unlock it. Right, and now where was we now? Sports. There we go. And we will go to this. We will unlock that and install. And there we go. And rebuild. There we go. Okay, right. Now we want once again 2 more of these. We can chance to dig in your heels. Okay, dokie. Am I mistaken upgrading all my cars? Right. I'm going to tell you something now. Let me go back to URG, okay, for you 50 Shades. And let me show you this. Now, as you can see here, okay, we have, in the present moment, the BMW M4. We have the Nissan Skyline. And let me actually click on this, okay, and show you the cars which you can use. Right, these are your cars you have at the present moment, okay. So you probably at where you're 50 Shades, you are, I imagine you're going to be able to unlock that pretty soon. The M3, you can get that eventually as well when you do the career mode. The Razor, you have to win an event. Now you're moving on to the Speed division. There you have once again the McLaren F1 and the also Hot Wheels and the Lotus are all car events only. So you have to win these events when they come around in a flashback. And following on to that one, the Breakneck division, the only one there you can unlock was the Nissan GTR 35. It was the McLaren P1, which is you have to win an event, and also the RS, which I didn't win. It was to be one event as well. So what I would say, 50 Shades, is if you got your early cars, upgrade them as far as you can, because you will need them at some point. That's what I'm going to say. If you've got only them 3, upgrade it as much as you can, because you will need it at some point when they keep roll around. Because if you go on to the next one, you can see then all the blueprints need. Let me see if I can click on here. You can see now what blueprints are required for what cars. So just in the driver division, you will have unlocked, I'm sure, that the Subaru BRZ. Okay, so once again, focus on that car. You got the Razor, which is an event car. And you also have that car, the Toyota A86, which is an event car. So you will find, at least you will get, in where you are now, 1 car to unlock. If you can move on a little bit more to Sandstorm, and we're going to look at blueprints. Now you can see there, you got the Ford Fiesta ST. So there you go. So what I would say to you, 50 Shades, is yes, upgrade all your cars as you can. The cars you can unlock in the career mode, upgrade as much as you can, because you will need them at some point. You won't, if you want, you won't get all the way to the end, of course, because you will have things like the Razor to go up against. You've got the Lamborghini Centenario there, and you've got the Porsche 911 18 Spider. But you can get so far, okay? But yes, you're not going wrong by not upgrading cars. Definitely upgrade your campaign cars as much as you can. That's my advice I can give you for that one. So, where were we? Yes, we were doing, once again, back to garage. Sorry, folks, I got distracted there. Doing the Razor. And we're going to go back to this, where I wanted to try and get some batteries. So, we picked that. And once again, folks, please pick your car that you want me to use. Now, we are a little bit limited here, as you notice, because where we are, this is a high-end, so we can't really only use 2 cars this one. That's the CCX, the P1, or the Evo, the FXXK Evo, or we want the CCX again. CCX? The CCX is an okie dokie. Right, there we go. That's going to be that column. That's it, 50 Shades. You're going to do the driver division, then work on your campaign cars you'll unlock, 50 Shades. That's my tip for you, matey. Right, we need a battery. That's the next thing we need. We need a battery. So there we go, we need a battery. So 1, 2 or 3. And you're going for number 2, okay then? And for us, the wrong one. Never mind. Okay, we didn't want one of them. Never mind. Okay, we want to race the Evo next. We will do that by all means. So we're going to race the Evo. You love this car. It looks very, very nice. No need to be sorry. It's only a game at the end of the day. Don't worry about it. Just a game. It's just a game. It does look nice, doesn't it, for the shades? Okay, for the shades, as you know, we need that battery. Let's see now. You got 2 chances to get the battery. So 1, 2 or 3, please. 1, 2, 3. Which one would you like? Which one would you like, please? 1, 2 or 3. Come on, can you be amazing? Can you get that right one for the shades? Number 3, okay.
Hulk! Smash!
Well, we didn't quite get the reward. We got some money, so I'll give you Hulk Smash for that one. Can you have the one up next? Yep, we can do that one by all means. There we go. So once again, we're back to that one and go car select. And you want the one car, no problem. Okay, ooh, 1, 2 or 3. Once again, we want that battery. 1, 2 or 3, please. You can go for number 2 again. Okay, number 2 it's going to be. Here we go. Well done there. We got that number. We got the right one there. There we go. Thank you very much. So we can go back to the car. I don't think we can upgrade it. Let's have a check. Maybe we can, I forgot. Let's have a look. We can, yes, no we can't. We still need some more. I'm not available at the moment. Now anyway, as we've run out of fuel, what we can do now is we can go to our rewards, go like this. There we go, just making sure before I did anything else that I didn't end up wasting all that fuel. There we go, done. So now we can go to the URG and carry on from where we left off. We've got just over an hour. I discovered that you pick number 2 all 3 times, you get 1 of the 3 rewards. I be honest, last go, actually, I worked it out that if very often, if you see 2 good rewards on either side, you always get the bad rewards. It is kind of fixed in how you pick stuff. Trust me, I worked it out myself. You very often will get the less desirable part, and he was asking you to go on, spend some gold and get the nice part. It's crafty how it does it, but yeah, very often you will get the non-desirable part. Okay, on to the URG, and we will go back to doing the BMW. We've got 2 more races to go. Hello there, welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Oh, whatever, you know what I'm on about though. URG, I call it the UG or whatever. I don't care. I really don't care. You know what I'm on about. It's all about the racing at the end of the day. It's all about the racing. No problem, matey. Take care, and thanks for stopping by, matey. I hope to see you again soon. Take care, and a big for you. And one last thing for you as well, matey.
This is Sparta!
There you go, matey. Thank you very much. Take care, matey. See you again soon. Okay, 1 more race to go, and then we will open our box. Okay, there we go. That is the 4th one. Let's see if we get some good stuff. Yes. Let's see if we get some good stuff. Here we go. Right. So, get that victory button ready. We got... What we're looking for? No, we're looking for... That's no. And that's... Okay, so, yeah. Let's see what else we have. Parts... Yeah, well, that's another. I think that definitely deserves one of these. More parts, more parts, more parts, more parts. So it's fairly okay, I suppose. Basically. Okay, here we go. Now this is where it gets hard on B mode, where we now we're starting to come up against proper players. And I don't know how far I can go with this, but we should try and see how far I can take the Razor. So away we go. We're still running against M3s though, so we might be okay yet. So we may be able to get the 35,000 or so, I think it was. 1 down, 4 to go. Now we see we're still racing against M3s at present moment, so we're doing okay. So we might be able to get one more division possibly. There we go, no problem. Ah, you're going to be playing that game then, are you, gamer? Langusia on Nox. Not a bad game, I do like it. Okay, 3 to go. There we go. I say we will finish on this mode, I think, on B class for today's live stream. And now we're racing against the Skyline, so things are getting harder. You can see it, Skyline just zooming away from me. Oh, just made it there. Yes, the Nox will probably have Need for Speed and Real Racing 3 on there, but were you able to play it though? I don't know if your PC can take it. Yeah, the Skylines leave me for dust, but I got back into it at the end. Okay, 2 to go. Oh, up against now Razors, so this makes it now equal. So Razor versus Razor, how do I do? Okay, one more to go, and then we can qualify for the 350,000. Excuse me, I just choked. Dear. There we go. Just it. Now to get the previous season wraps game, then you can buy them with gold, I believe now. You can't purchase them with gold. Let me just check that. There go, teared up, 350,000, that would do that, thank you. But that as far as I would go on A, because I don't think I can get any further than that, because my razor's not maxed out. Now, we will go back and look at the wraps, because I believe, look at that, you see, nearly level up. I believe you can purchase wraps, but it costs you now. Let's go back and have a look for you if we can. Oh, one tip also is always do these adverts. Always do them adverts, because that's one way to get gold. Always do them adverts. Right, we're going to go and look at the mod shop, and let's see if I can find a car wraps. I believe, let's have a look, that we can. Let's see, if I want to purchase one, can I? You can purchase the wraps these days, and I'm not sure how, but I do believe they are making them where you can purchase them. Eventually, somehow, I will find out for you where you can do it from, but I believe you can or will be soon able to buy them. I have to just have a look. If I look in the, where are we now? Black market, I think. No items. But yes, I'm sure eventually they will be able to offer you the way you can buy the wraps. I will find out for you how you can do that, because it's not available here right now in front of me. So I'm not sure where you else would do it from. So I will look into that. But there you go. If I wanted to have the razor right now, it's going to cost me... I got another 20 blueprints for 800 gold. So that costs me... Oh, look, there's a P1 there. 800 gold. Let's see now. If I wanted that, hang on a second. So 800 gold will cost me at least... I would at least have to buy the £48 one to get anywhere near getting that razor. I want to use that right now. So that's the thing with some of these gold. They are expensive, these cars, I have to admit. Of course, and then you can also have your 14, 13, 90 days as well, which I personally think is worth it, because as long as you don't use your gold, by the end of 90 days, you get 5,400 gold. You can literally buy yourself a car for that, or get through an event for that as well. But anyway, that's it, folks, I think, for now. Oh, hang on, we've got one more race to do. So let's go back and let's load up the BMW. We still want, we can't do them. Okay, let's install these parts. There we go, and come down to here. Right, we want at least 3 of these. So let's go to make a second count. And once again, we've picked that car. Okay, again, folks, please give me a car that you'd like me to use for my last race of the day, or live stream. So which car would you like me to use? Once again, you can pick Hyper, Super, Sports, Muscle, C Sports, Classic Sports, sorry, or Street. Which car would you like me to use? And I will use it. And then you pick the box, and you can get 1, 2, 3. We after, of course, is then relays. So once again, 1, 2, or 3. Sorry. Right, again, which one would you like? Hyper. Oh, hello. We've got the taxi. I knew that happened at some point. The taxi. Now, can I use a taxi? I don't know if I can. Let's have a look. It might be too low for me. Let's have a look. I think it's in street, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it is. No, it's on street. You know what? I forgot what it was now. Super. Let's have a look. No, you know what? I forgot what it was. Hang on, I'll find it. Sports. No, sorry, I can't use it. It's too low. Sorry. Right. Oh, I know what car you're after there. Okay, you want that one. There we go. For you, gamer. Every car then, I think, on that circuit, every single car. Okay, you know the score. Then 1, 2, or 3, please. We want that relay switch. So 1, 2, or 3, please. Which one's going to be, gamer? Silence. We're waiting. Come on, gamer. Which one's going to be 1, 2, or 3, please? You're going for number 1. Okay. Sorry, that's the wrong one. We didn't want that one, but never mind. Good look at trying anyway. There we go. So, folks, on that score, I'm afraid we're going to come to the end of our live stream. And as always, thank you much for tuning in and watching this live stream. We'll be back tomorrow for day 2 of Need for Speed No Limits Go Road to the West, and it'll be about around 5 p.m. GMT, I think. 5 p.m. GMT. So once again, thank you much for watching this live stream, and as always, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to us here at TouchGameplay as well. And you also can chat to us on Discord as well. If you want to chat to us, follow the links to our channel and come say hi. But in the meantime, take care, folks, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye for now, folks. Bye-bye.